Hey guys, Kyle Ostrander here with Forest River. Today we're going to take a look at the new floor plan, the 24 RDHL Hyperlight by Wildwood HeritageGlen. Let's go take a look. All right folks, a few things to point out here on this 24 RDHL. First off is this front cap. This is two-tone automotive paint with a clear coat. It's not going to chalk and fade like some of your other brands might. This is going to keep it shine the remainder of its life. One other thing that we did with our 2024s on our trailers is we now have the Norco ball frame. This is powder coated and e-coated as well. And it's rated for 2,000 hours of salt spray, so definitely is going to be a nice feature for you as you travel and just to maintain, its integrity throughout the time you own it. As we step kind of over on the other side here, this is a 40-inch wide pass-through storage door, and just look at that size storage, it's huge. You also have your charge controller on the far side for your 30-amp charge controller that couples with your solar. Just a nice feature, big storage there, which is really nice. One other thing, this has a fully sealed and enclosed underbelly with 12-volt heat pads and all your holding tanks. Just nice for peace of mind as you travel. A few other things to mention, this is a dual entrance unit. So you have entrance up in your bedroom, one in the back rear living, but also too, your awning actually spans over both doors, which is nice as you exit and enter the unit, which is a nice feature. With our outdoor kitchen, you're gonna have a detachable griddle that you can plug right into your onboard LP. There's a quick connect on the underbelly. That's just a nice feature. Or if you want to use your George Foreman or your favorite gas grill, you can plug right into the onboard LP, which is nice. You have the big refrigerator there as well, for beverages and such. One other thing to note, we do the wide stance axles. So with us, you're going to have 42 inches between your axles hub to hub, which is a really nice feature. It's going to help with just having a more wide and a more stable stance. It'll relieve some hitch weight, helps you keep you more balanced going down the road, and it will help eliminate some sway. One other nice feature we have here too, this is a glass black door that's going to be your new entrance door. It's a little bit heavier, so as you open and close the door, it's going to have a little more weight to it. Kind of helps keep the door open when you want it open, and then easier to shut as you shut it. This is also a 30-inch wide door. I think the industry standard is 26, so it definitely makes it a little more comfortable coming in and out of the unit. This has also the more ride step. As you open it and you lift it up into the door jamb, it just clamps right into the door jamb. And then you have some easy adjustable legs there too, which is great. A couple things to note here on the back of the coach. You have a 2-inch accessory hitch. So if you have extra storage rack or your bike rack or even a kayak rack, you can just have it there on your accessory hitch. You also have a container here for your sewer hose, which is mounted right above the 2-inch accessory hitch. We also have the Lippert ladder bracket that's going to come with each unit. So the ladder itself is an aftermarket piece. It's a aluminum telescoping ladder that actually just hooks right onto that bracket. So it helps you get in and out of the coach. You can also use that ladder around the campsite as well, which is nice. And then we also have the backup camera prep, which is also a nice feature. All right, one other awesome feature that I want to talk about is the one-piece fiberglass roof. Has a little bit more coverage over the sidewall, and again, it is one solid piece of fiberglass, but a couple other things with it too. It's about 42% thicker than what we were previously using, and then you have a moisture-cured rubber seal. It just helps seal the roof a little bit better, but it's just a great piece. And it also allows our front cap to be wrapped on the sidewalls a little bit more, so you just have better coverage overall. Well, let's take a look inside and we can check out a few more features. All right guys, now that we're inside the new 24 RDHL by Wildwood HeritageGlen, a couple things I'd like to touch on. First off is this huge booth dinette in the rear. This spans the entire width of the camper, so it's actually a little bit bigger than most of your traditional dinettes. The nice thing is, a lot of times it's hard to sleep a full-size adult on this, whereas when this drops down, you're gonna have that room to be able to sleep a nice size, full-size adult on here. A couple other things to notice too, these rear windows. This is one of the new things that we did this year was we went with the square window look, and these shades are actually built into the windows. They have astrofoil on the back of the windows to help reflect some sunlight and keeps the temperature a little more controlled inside the coach. These are just really nice. You also don't have any valances or roller shades that might fall off in travel. It's just a nice clean look. Stepping over into another seating arrangement, you have these theater seatings. These will both recline. They're very comfortable. You also have USB ports inside the center console there as well, just for, if you want to charge your devices, which is a nice feature as well. Stepping over into the entertainment center, you have a 40-inch TV, which is standard on all Hyperlights. Stepping down into the Bluetooth soundbar, and then you also have the mirrored fireplace below that as well. That fireplace will have 5,000 BTUs of electric heat, so it is nice to kind of take the chill out of the room and maybe save some propane. Looking over into the kitchen, you do have a nice sized countertop that spans a long length of this kitchen. For a unit that's under 30 feet, it definitely gives you adequate countertop space. Your Furrion appliances, you have your oven, your range, and your microwave. Just some nice appliances there. And then that the glass on top of the oven will also act as extra countertop space. Over on this side of the kitchen, you're gonna have this countertop extension, which is really nice. A lot of times these are kind of difficult to maneuver and to use, but with these clips, it's an easy clip system. So just 2 little buttons and you can put it right back down, which is a nice feature. Stepping on the other side of the coach, and the slide out is going to be your 10 cubic foot, 12 volt refrigerator. It's just very nice size. It's a deep refrigerator, so you have a lot of freezer and fridge space. The other nice thing is with that, you can run it right off your vehicle going down the road, and then also too, it's going to be compatible with the solar that's on board on this unit. A little bit of pantry space here too. You can definitely check out. It's a nice deep pantry, plenty of space to hold your food and belongings. But let's take a look into the bathroom and we'll show a few more features. All right, guys, we're in the bathroom of the 24 RDHL. Couple things I'd like to point out. First off, you have a lot of storage. There's 2 mirrored cabinets here up top. You have a nice window outside as well. You're gonna have a nice faucet with a stainless bowl. And then plenty of countertop space. Below that, below the vanity, you're gonna have a lot of storage there as well. So plenty of storage here in the bathroom. As we move over to the other side, you'll notice that we have a porcelain toilet with a nice foot flush. Just a nice thing to kind of add even into our, our base Hyperlight model. And then also you're gonna have a 30 by 36 inch shower with a skylight attached. It's gonna give you a little bit more headspace for some of those taller folks, with a nice faucet in there as well. One other thing to note, this is a walk-through bathroom, but you do have 2 sliding doors on both sides. So, with also having the entrance in the bedroom, if somebody's using the restroom, but somebody else wants to be outside and they're in the restroom, you don't have to be, locked in, wait for the other person to finish up. It is just kind of a nice flowing coach. But we can step into the bedroom and talk about a few more things. So a couple things to note here in the bedroom of the 24 RDHL. First off, you have a lot of storage here above the bed. All of these will open in some way. And then you also have the mirrors that are on these doors. So as you're getting ready in the morning, you can kind of see how you look and see what you're doing. Another thing to point out here is also this versatile bed that we're putting in every one of our models. What this does is it actually creates an extra 14.5 inches around the bed for more walk-around space. We're able to actually put full-size queens in these Hyperlights. And then you also have these baskets that are extra storage below the bed. So if you want to use those for hampers or just storing clothes, you're able to do so. One other nice feature is while the bed is up in the current position, when it's down, you do have cubby space on both sides of the bed, and there are 110 and USB ports on both sides of the bed, and there's room for a CPAP machine or just room to charge your devices. And then the last thing, which I did mention earlier, is you do have this door that'll take you outside, so it is a dual entrance unit. Thank you guys for taking a look at the 24 RDHL by Wildwood HeritageGlen. If you guys have any more questions, you can take a look at forestriverinc.com/HeritageGlen. Thanks.